Okay. Well, seems to be going. Mm. Be plenty. Uh, where to go? We just go from Toronto. Could do clear skies. I like the live weather though. Okay, so let's see. 15 now. Oh, nope. Way too far. And call. No. Decent enough runway, but it might be better to get that 13 left. Up in that side. Oh, that's 13 left, 13 right. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Should be pretty good. About ocean view. Light. Really like that it comes in curvy like that, though. Maybe a direct would be better. A little better, but not great. Scenic route. Fly over the Hudson. Yeah, we'll go with something like that. It's not like it matters. Although this, I don't know about that departure. That's crazy. That's a little better. Yeah, this saves like half an hour. I mean, realistically, this would be. I don't have sky charts open or anything right now, though, so I don't know. We'll keep the weather. We'll just go sunrise. Actually, see stuff. Yeah, that's cool. It's a big plane. Maybe right here. Back here and then out. That should do. Oh, it took out my. No, no. Five, right? Oh, that's a mess. Where's that? Oh. There. Started this. The other problem is if I pick the gate, I want to do cold and dark, so I have to pick the gate. But if I pick the gate, then it loses the runway. So it's like you gotta bounce back. My suit. And it's still got the parking. Good, good. Taxi. Nice flight. Set up. ILS approach. Okay, we're good to go. Should have clear sky. Turn off ATC. Problem is, if I let the AI do it, as soon as I hit power, he starts getting clearances and stuff. But once you're flying, you don't want to have to answer ATC every 5 seconds to change flight levels and stuff. So turn it back on later. Yeah. Checklist. This is a crazy checklist. Look at the amount of stuff you gotta do in this. It's absolutely insane. Okay, reset. Battery switches. Set to auto. Auto. Go. External power, I guess. Um, I mean, I'm here. The game gives it to me anyway. So either I want it, I can just turn it on, start using it now, or I can fire up the APUs, and I'm going to do it anyway. So, but it's available. Saves from draining the batteries, but I don't know where the batteries are in this thing. One of these dials. That should be off. No, that should be off, right? need of Russian. Um, I don't know if it's off when it's red, because normally this stuff will be green, right? So that's on. It says off, but this one doesn't tell me. It just no idea. So I've been just hitting it. So fire loop on. Wait, which one is it? Oh, it's that one. Okay. That's weird because they give you English there. Fire loop on. Lead the air. On. Master switch. Let's go. On. And starter. There we go. It's doing stuff. And wait for the APU. So there's two needles here. One's APU A and one's B. I'm not sure if they're A, B, 1, 2. Wait till we hit 100 there. If I were to start if I had the AI turned on, he would have immediately, as soon as the power kicked in, he would have tuned into the channel, and he would have, well, already on the channel, but he would have immediately did a IFR request. So I'm just not ready yet. Okay, 100%. Let's go. And then same for APU2. Make sure that's off. Fire loop is on. Lead the air. Master switch on. I gotta leave that open, I guess. And then starter. %. So the auxiliary power units are just until the engines kick in, and then you turn them off. So, although it wouldn't be the first time I've left them running during a flight. The APU kicking in. Um, 100%. Let's go. Okay, generator left switch on. Oh, it's already on. Yeah. Not sure why they give you the checklist. It's already on. But yeah, right switch is on. External power wired. Yeah. I would say turn it off now. Just because we're running on APU. Rectifier. Rectifier is on. Go. Okay. Okay, Captain's HSI bus switch on. It'd be nice if they just said turn all of these on. But hey. More of an authentic experience, I guess. See? They did it for these 3, but not the other 40 switches. Oh my god. Lights. Cool. Okay, we are done that page. Now, fuel and hydraulics. Let's go. Oh my god. This sucks. Okay. This takes a while. Okay, so the fuel, put them all up and just highlight them. They're already on rich, so there's nothing to do with these other than that. Okay. Hydraulics, they should be on and they want them off. No idea why. I'm not going to question it. Okay, this takes a while. Unfortunately. Like a long while. Okay. Off, yeah. Although the Concorde one is kind of long as well, but it's a little more simpler because you just you're opening inlets and turning on pumps depending on where you want to transfer the fuel for your ballast, right? But this, it's like, oh my god, they make you go through a lot of different things, right? And the default, it's kind of like not quite, like some stuff is set, but not for everything. So it's like you have to go through this checklist or else you won't have the right pumps. And worse is the list doesn't automatically advance when I check the items now. So I'm clicking like 80 different things. See, so I've got to click the next item, hit view so I know which one it's talking about, verify it, check it, click the next one. Alright, so it's like, oh my god. On, that's good. And then I think one of these is on, yeah. So that's just one of 6 engines. Off. Let's go. Those second ones are always on. By default, I mean. Okay, so this is interesting. This one wants me to turn this one off. And I don't know why, but it's probably something to do with balancing the weight between the wings. So I'm just going to go by what it says. Because I don't know how these pumps are all wired up. Because you'd have to look at the actual diagram to see where the fuel is on the plane, where the engines are, where the feeds go to, right? Because that's essentially what all this is showing. But without knowing the actual blueprint, it's just like the Concorde,
Toronto
right?
clearance delivery Speedbird 902 IFR to Heathrow, ready to copy. Speedbird 902 is cleared to Heathrow Airport as filed. Take off runway 06 right, climb, and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.8 squawk 0764.
But not tuned into that. Okay, that is on, yeah. Off.
Speedbird 902, clear to Heathrow Airport as filed. Take off runway 06 right, climb, and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure on 127.575 squawk 0764. Speedbird 902 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.65 when ready to taxi. Good day.
So it wants that one off, eh? Okay. Verify, yeah. This is their checklist, so they know what they're doing. It's definitely a tricky plane to take off and land with. The ILS stuff I haven't quite figured out, but I can kind of get to a place, assuming I don't crash on takeoff. But I can kind of get to a place, but landing, it's like I just do it by hand. It doesn't seem to take you all the way down to the runway. Unless I go VOR, but again, that'll take you to the spot, but it won't get you the glide slope. It's not like an RNAV or an ILS. It's all DME based. Interesting, they want that one off.
Toronto clearance delivery Obird 79er, ready to copy IFR clearance to Frankfurt. Obird 79er is cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Take off runway 06 left climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.475 squawk 0625.
Oh my god, why do they put it so close? Okay, there we go.
Toronto clearance delivery Piedmont 6116 IFR to Philadelphia, ready to copy.
I could hit this button to just get it all ready to go, but
6116 is cleared to Philadelphia Airport as filed. Take off runway 06 right, climb, and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.4 squawk 4247.
I guess. I'm just gonna pick a random way.
Allbird 79er, cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Take off runway 06 left, climb, and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure on 128.8 squawk 0625. Allbird 79er, read back, correct.
Go full
Contact ground
passenger.
on 119.1. Good day. Piedmont 6116, did you hear my last transmission?
Okay.
Piedmont 6116, cleared to Philadelphia Airport as filed. Take off runway 06 right, climb, and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 128.8 squawk 4247. Piedmont 6116, read back, correct. Contact ground on 119.1. Good day. Toronto clearance delivery WestJet 529er, ready to copy IFR clearance to Winnipeg. WestJet 529er is cleared to Winnipeg
Shit,
Airport.
what is my
filed.
fuel?
Take off runway 06 left, climb, and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.475 squawk tree 14 tree.
Yeah.
WestJet 529er, cleared to Winnipeg Airport as filed. Take off runway 06 left, climb, and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 128.8 squawk tree 14 tree.
Let me set the fuel.
WestJet 529er, readback is correct. Contact ground on 122.075 when ready to taxi. Good day.
I guess maybe it's not something that they have implemented. You'll see that a lot in the FMCs. That's a shame. Go no. It's basically just go to OK. Set course 057. Okay. So I gotta wait for the GPS satellites to lock on. The computerized systems do the same thing. It's just you don't see it, so it's kind of cool, I guess. Cool. Let's get the flight plan. Like a whole lot of other stuff. Yeah, like a lot of this stuff doesn't seem to be implemented. So I am going to be flying ILS, but I'm going to be landing, I think, with I'll let maybe take off on that. Too much fuel. I will need to pull out my chart though. Punch in information here, I think. Get that out now.
Toronto clearance delivery Endeavour 48904 IFR to LaGuardia ready to copy. Endeavour 48904 is cleared to LaGuardia Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 05 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.8 squawk 1577.
VOR, radial, and there's the distance, DME. I don't know. The video I seen, the guy put it in the behind me.
Takeoff runway 05 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure on 128.8 squawk 1577. Endeavour 48904 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.65 when ready to taxi. Good day.
A 110.9 and a heading of 0.44 degrees. So the communications I'm not going to touch. That's 121.3, so that's where we're going to stay. And then if I wanted ATIS, could be 120.825, so I could tune the second one. T825. If I wanted to, I could swap. Yeah, that should be ATIS, right?
Toronto Airport information, India 1800 Zulu. Wind 100 at 18. Visibility 15.
I mean, that's details. So yeah, I don't, like, I can put that in there, but I don't know how to get the other fields. Like, I don't know if you can, but there's no harm in putting it in there. I think, however, oh hey, it does have some stuff. Procedures, activate, that's not what I want. Seven. 057 is good practice. If you ever have to kick over, you don't want it over here because then the plane will suddenly bank and stuff, I guess. Okay, so this, so it did pick it up, the whatever I put in the computer. So I think Microsoft Flight Sim is linking this, like some of these panels, with the flight computer. So I want 044. And then when I get to the destination from FL or ILS flying, when I get close enough, I can switch over to the DME. So it's DME or nav 1. So I if it can lock onto it, I'll use that. That is the ILS DME, right? I think that's how this works. I forget. I've seen a video on it. So I think the DME is just a beacon. It's just omnidirectional. So it has no idea other than, like, hey, you're 10 miles away, right? And then this is the frequency it uses to actually lock on to here, but there's no altitude information. It's just latitude. Now, I think this was the DME. I think that's what the DME was. The D stood for. Isn't it? No, it's not, because that's DME right there, and that's ILS. So, that's a good question. And then there's the Morse code for it. I know that much. And then there's a chart here. Oh, it's been a while since I did the video on this, but I guess when you get to certain distances, this is the glide slope. So at certain points, I've seen someone do it with a flight computer. It's kind of cool. But in the flight computer, they actually have, depending on which, if you have like a Fenix or something that supports it, they have it set up so that you can put markers into the flight computer. So like they'll put in like, okay, at 160 feet, I should be at this altitude, or 160 miles, or sorry, ground speed, 160 knots. Sorry. This is the glide slope. This is the height you should be at, and then when you get down to this speed, right? I don't know. There's like angles. It's like measuring it out for you. You're trying to hit a 3-degree like glide slope, right? As you're starting to come in here, this way. And then there's like a decision height altitude or somewhere. I think it's this. So this is the point at which you want to decide whether you're going to take off or not. And this is at 0.5. I don't know. There's a way to read these charts. It's absolutely insane. Hats off to the guys that have to do this. This is why I like the ILS stuff on like the Neos and the 747s and stuff, because you don't have to do all this stuff. It's you just hit ILS and the plane lands itself, right? Even the Concorde will land itself. Whereas this one, I don't think I think the autopilot system by design wasn't fully like fleshed out and implemented yet. So we want to go navigation. This is ILS for us. And then I'll kick in the autopilot, the auto throttle. And then eventually this will activate my course. So that should be good. And then when you get to the approach, I'm going to kick it over to either approach, which I think doesn't work. Or this is if I go with the VOR, or I can go to this, I think. Interesting. It's one way. Okay, so it stayed the same. Again, if I go with this and I do the VOR, I don't get the height information. I don't think. Okay. So autopilot setup, we are good. Oh, I have to register.
Toronto clearance delivery ACA 1977 ready to copy IFR clearance to Kennedy.
ACA 1977 is cleared to Kennedy Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 05 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128.8 squawk 7572.
ACA 1977 cleared to Kennedy Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 05 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 128.8 squawk 7572.
Punch in
ACA
2133.
1977 readback correct. Contact ground on 122.075. Good day.
Yeah. Oh, and speed. Let's go. So 250. So under 10,000 feet, it's 250. So I need 463 kilometers. Go. Basically, I'll just beacon lights. Dark covers. Open. Fuel rich. Yeah, all ready to go. Extra radio switches. They are on. Okay, we're good. Hydraulic transfer switches on. Status. I don't know where the engine status is. Good. I think that's just a clock. Okay, hold on. Hydraulic transfer switches off. So they did go off. Okay. Where is it? Oh, there. So they are off. They want them on. Then auto start. Press it. There we go. Press start button. Go. Then wait for the engines to spool up. They go one at a time, I think. And while we're doing this, we should probably be requesting a pushback. Turn off the parking brake.
Ground ACA 1977 requesting pushback.
Oh, controller.
ACA 1977 pushback request accepted.
Those should go eventually. Ignore the malfunction. I do gotta push to the right. Looks like.
Ground ACA 1977 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
ACA 1977, your request has been.
And they
transmitted
haven't
to the
fixed that
operator.
tree yet. It's still in the ground. Like 2 world updates and it's still there. Oh, this one too. It was hidden by the plane. This is the one I usually run into. In this spot. Yeah, I'm gonna go hit that start button again. I don't think it kicked in. Look at the size of this thing compared to that.
Ground ACA 1977 requesting the end of pushback.
ACA 1977 request to end pushback received.
Let's go back in here. Yeah, they still haven't kicked in. There it goes. I guess it didn't register. There, it's starting one at a time. Possible to see those. That one's going. Okay. Be right back. Give that a minute. Step away for a second. Oh yeah. Still going, eh? Nice. Why is it already blowing smoke? Wow. Go ahead. Continue on. I'll wait for the APU to spool down. Okay.
Jazz 89er 7 tree requesting pushback. Jazz 89er 7 tree pushback request accepted.
Okay. Oh, we want to
Ground
get our
ACA
clearance done.
1977 with India ready to taxi IFR.
ACA 19er 77 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 05 via taxiway Juliet Delta Juliet. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Oh, expecting to go out the other one, but it doesn't really matter. You flying or landing?
ACA 19er 77 acknowledged last transmission.
Taxiing hold short runway 05 using taxiway Juliet Delta Juliet ACA 19er 77.
Ground Jazz 89er 7 tree with India ready to taxi IFR. Jazz 89er 7 tree taxi 2 and hold short of runway 06 left via taxiway Alpha Lima Tango Bravo Victor, cross runway tree right Delta Delta 6. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 06 left via taxiway Alpha Lima Tango Bravo Victor, cross runway tree right Delta Delta 6 Jazz 89er 7 tree.
Definitely way too fast.
Air Canada 461 go around. Going around Air Canada 461. Air Canada 461, contact Toronto approach on 1-2.8. Good day. Flare 9er turn next taxiway. Pakistan 781 exit runway 1-2.8 Air Canada 461. Flare 9er exit runway when able. Toronto Tower Encore tree 5481 tree miles southwest inbound ILS runway 05 approach. Encore tree 548 Toronto Tower. Altimeter 29.66 wind 100 at 18. Cleared ILS runway 05 approach. Flare 9er exit runway when able. Cleared ILS runway 05 approach Encore tree 548.
Toronto Tower ACA 1977 ready for IFR departure runway 05.
ACA 1977, hold short runway 05. Traffic is generic on the runway. Cleared to land runway 05 Encore tree 548.
Hold short runway 05 ACA 1977.
Flare 90907 exit runway when able. Toronto Tower Brickyard Tree 489er ready for IFR departure runway 06 left. Brickyard Tree 489er altimeter 29.66 wind 100 at 17. Cleared for takeoff runway 06 left. Flare 90907 exit runway when able. Cleared for takeoff runway 06 left Brickyard Tree 489er.
Go. Oh, there he is. Not the guy. Where's he going? No, that's an explosion. No, maybe not. I don't know. It's a pretty long runway, so.
Encore Tree 548 turn next taxiway.
Yeah, up next. %.
Brickyard Tree 489er. Contact Toronto departure on 127.575. Good day.
Yep.
Toronto Tower Jazz 8907 tree at runway 06 left ready for departure IFR to St. Louis. Encore Tree 548 turn next taxiway. Jazz 89er 7 tree line up and wait. 127.575 for Brickyard Tree 489er. Line up and wait Jazz 89er 7 tree. Encore Tree 548 turn next taxiway. Jazz 89er 7 tree altimeter 29.66 wind 100 at 17. Cleared for takeoff runway 06 left. Toronto
Yeah.
Tower Skywest tree 614 ready for departure runway 06 left IFR to Detroit
Full flat
Metro.
takeoff, too, eh? That's crazy.
Skywest tree 614 hold short runway 06 left. Traffic is generic on the runway. Cleared for takeoff runway 06 left Jazz 89er 7 tree. Encore Tree 548 turn next taxiway. Skywest Tree 614 line up and wait.
Why is that guy still on the runway?
Line up and wait Skywest Tree 614. Encore Tree 548 exit runway when able. Jazz
Damn.
89er 7 tree. Contact Toronto departure on 127.575. Good day.
Guess I'm just waiting on that guy.
for Jazz 89er 7 tree. Skywest tree 614 altimeter 29er.66 wind 100 at 17. Cleared for takeoff runway 06 left. Encore tree 548 turn next taxiway. Cleared for takeoff runway 06 left, Skywest tree 614.
Okay. Up runway.
Encore tree 548 turn next taxiway. Skywest tree 614 contact Toronto departure on 127.575. Good day.
It still says request takeoff clearance, so
127.575 for Skywest tree 614.
I don't know. It's buggy. See, like technically I'm supposed to hold short and wait for all of the traffic, but I've got a guy sitting on the runway, and this thinks my objective is still to request for clearance, so I don't know what to think. And I can't, the problem is you can't ask the controller arbitrary questions. It goes into this like state machine where it only sets up certain queries, right? So if it gets out of sync, then this gets stuck, and it's a stupid design, but what do you do?
Encore tree 548 turn next taxiway.
As a human, I interpret this as meaning I have permission, right? But that's not what the game thinks, so. I'm just going to go, because I don't know if that's a computer or a human player. And if it's a computer, it might be like strategically sitting there waiting for like the next part of the state machine to advance, right? So I guess we'll just line up,
Encore
wait.
tree 548 turn next taxiway.
Not a big deal if I take off. I mean, it's not like the game's going to be like, no, you broke the law.
1977 altimeter 29er.66 wind 100 at 17.
Clear
Cleared
for
for
Terry.
takeoff runway 05.
Okay, so the only thing I did was move forward an
Cleared
inch.
for takeoff runway
But
05 ACA
that plane's also
1977.
gone, so I really don't know what it was. So
Toronto Tower, WestJet for tree 213 miles southwest inbound ILS runway 05 approach. WestJet 4 tree to Toronto Tower. Altimeter 29er.62 wind 100 at 17. Cleared ILS runway 05 approach. Cleared to land runway 06 left Jazz 8505. Jazz 8505, follow the generic on final. Wind 100 at 17. Caution the generic landing runway 06 right.
look at that. It thinks that I'm lined up on the center.
06 left.
How is that even remotely close to the center line?
Cleared to land runway 06 left Jazz 8505.
I know it's a big plane. It's like really long, but
Cleared ILS runway 05 approach WestJet 432.
anyway. The only thing that matters is we actually fly. So
WestJet 4 tree 2 wind 100 at 17.
brake release,
Cleared to
good.
land runway 05.
Throttles to Toga.
Cleared to land runway 05 WestJet 432.
See if I can steer it. So I'm aiming for that little blue That's my roll. Why is it so... Wow. I have to hold... There's such a crosswind, I have to hold all the way left, basically. I almost can't. Wow, I'm not even close to takeoff speed. Okay. So, landing gear up. I'll be flying. Wow, look at that, eh?
ACA 1977 contact Toronto departure on 128.8. Good day.
128.8 for ACA 1977. Toronto departure ACA 1977 is at 1,400 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Eh?
ACA 1977 Toronto departure altimeter 29.62 continue as planned. ACA 1977, your transponder appears inoperative or malfunctioning. Reset squawk 7572.
Yeah. And the gear lever up. Lever is in neutral. Rotate as required. Technically done. Latch is closed. Reverse throttle handle is down. Nope. Fuselage and wing lights, so turn those off. Landing? No. I mean, technically. I guess. And taxi lights off. During my climb.
1977 climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
Huh?
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet ACA 1977.
ACA 1977 climb and maintain flight level 180.
Okay, let's not do this, Microsoft.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 ACA 1977.
5486. Get my chart open. Okay, I've got to intercept that glide slope. But I'm going to get my altitude going here first. 5486. Possible to see anything right now. We are climbing. I'll check my yeah. So where am I here? So let's get vectors to the next waypoint.
Toronto departure ACA 1977 requesting vector to next waypoint.
ACA 1977 continue to SIGBO turning and following heading 035 proceed on course.
035.
Continue to SIGBO turning and following heading 035 proceed on course ACA 1977.
Which 035, that's Sickbo. That's way in the wrong direction. What's he doing? Alright. Not even close, that's like this way. Anyway, I've got to get to the line, so. Okay, so start acceleration. That's
ACA 1977 contact Toronto Center on 124.925. Good day.
Going Going to 124.925 ACA 1977. Toronto Center ACA 1977 is passing 10,100 feet, climbing flight level 180.
ACA 1977, Toronto Center altimeter 29.65. Continue to SIGBO as planned.
Oh, there's the buttons. I think they're at the front of the plane too, right? Yeah. Okay, so I had to... There we go. So this one... I can never tell which way it is. So that's that. And if I go to this one... Say, not VOR, sorry, this one. That's that one. So if I switch over to that... That can unlock it in. Where is he flying? Oh god. It's not even in that direction. I've got the wrong mode on.
ACA 1977, contact Toronto Center on 124.025. Good day.
So I want this way, but I don't know which. I guess that's north.
For ACA 1977.
Yeah. That's the way I'm flying right now, nav mode.
1977 is at 13,700 feet, climbing
That's
flight
north.
level 180.
So I've got to get the heading bug.
Toronto Center altimeter 29.68. Continue to SIGBO
I need to
as
get it to
planned.
follow Captain Land, which might be course 1, I think. No? No, it's not VOR. It's not navigation. Is that gonna do it? No, that can't be. Course is 047. It's only taking me a couple degrees. Well, anyway, let's just do the heading bug. It's the easiest way. Somewhere around there. So once I hit this intercept, it'll lock onto it, so. Auto throttle.
ACA 1977.
This is my speed.
Toronto Center on
221.
134.25. Good day.
134.25 for ACA 1977. Toronto Center ACA 1977 is at 16,300 feet, climbing flight level 180.
ACA 1977, Toronto Center altimeter 29.68. Continue to SIGBO as planned. ACA 1977, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290 ACA 1977.
Uh, 8839. Okay. God. Okay, lights can go off. At 0. That's how out of whack my course was fully. That's the one we want. Coming in from it this way. It's going horizontal. Pretty sure, right? Look at that. It wants to go back to that. So that means I have to set the... Just go to Radix or whatever it is. What I want. Okay. The hell of a bank.
ACA 1977, contact Toronto Center on 124.925. Good day.
Going to 124.925 ACA 1977. Toronto Center ACA 1977 is passing flight level 225, climbing flight level 290.
Porter 213.8, contact Toronto, approach on 133.4. Good day. ACA 1977, Toronto Center, continue to Radix as planned. Going to 133.4 Porter 2138.
There we go. Get her speed up a bit, maybe. Was it this one? Damn it, I just set that. 8839.
Porter 2726, you are 20 miles south. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed, not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 08 approach via rotor transition. Clear to rotru. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed. not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 08 approach via rotor transition. Clear to rotor porter 2726. KLM 662, contact Toronto Center on 134.25. Good day. Porter 2726, contact Toronto, approach on 133.4. Good day. Going to 134.25 KLM 662. 133.4 for Porter 2726.
Really just gunning it, isn't he? 100%. Those engines. And that's just barely keeping 200 knots. Wow. My landing gear's up, right? Yeah. Flaps are up. What's my headwind at? Turn off live weather.
German link 100, contact Toronto Center on 134.25. Good day.
I don't know. I don't think those are the weather or wind.
Going to 134.25 German link 100. ACA 1977, contact Toronto Center on 134.25. Good day.
134.25 ACA 1977. Toronto Center ACA 1977 is at flight level 265, climbing flight level 290.
ACA 1977, Toronto Center, continue to MEDEV as planned. ACA 1977, contact Cleveland Center on 125.2. Good day.
Going to 125.2 ACA 1977. Cleveland Center ACA 1977 is at flight level 270, climbing flight level 290.
ACA 1977 Cleveland Center. Continue to APA as planned.
I've seen people with this display set, but I think it was in a different game. Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't think it was in the X plane, was it? I could have swore I seen someone when they tuned in the VOR match, it popped up. So it wasn't on, so I don't think it's going to actually show up till then. But as a test, maybe I could get a... Bring this out. Maybe I can get a chart. Find a radio of like something nearby here. Something I'm gonna fly over here. It wouldn't be an airway or anything, it would be an actual
ACA 1977
VFR.
Cleveland
Okay.
Center on 125.875. Good day.
What's something I'm
Going to
awfully close.
125.875 ACA 1977.
Okay, so I should be able to
Center
tune this
ACA
one, right?
1977 is at flight level 280, climbing flight level 290.
ACA 1977 Cleveland Center, continue to OPAT as planned.
No, that's not what I want. Don't know if it'll let me zoom in and pick the actual thing, but
ACA 1977 climb and maintain flight level tree 50.
kind of busy.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 50 ACA
Oh, there's one, buddy.
1977.
There it is. Why is it so small? Yeah, you know what? Get it. 350. Six 669? No, 668. Yeah. Starting to get above the clouds. Wait, there's a dude up there. Dude, you're huge. It's right there. So if I could only get that K-Rock, I guess I could just search for it. It's probably easier. What's it? This? I forget. I don't know what the symbols are. So. Is that? No, it's not it. No, it's not that. What is that? Oh, there it is. Those two different things.
Southwest 17901, you are 2 tree miles south. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 5 approach.
So let's try to set 110.7 and 44. Just to see. .7
KLM 662, contact Toronto Center on 134.25. Good day.
before.
Southwest 17901, you are 25 miles south. 134.25 KLM 662.
How do I
JetBlue
switch?
647, contact Cleveland Center on 125.2. Good day. Going to 125.2, JetBlue 647.
Let's just see if we can get DME. No, wait. It might. Okay, so I don't know whether that frequency is for just the VOR or if it's for just the DME. So it's on, and we should be using that one, so that one should show up there if it locked in.
Southwest 17901, you are 22 miles south. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 5 approach.
Oh, 44-degree heading, and so it's either 110.7. So the DME, if I go by DME instead of nav2, DME should be 1110, but not 0.7, just 1110, if I'm understanding it correctly.
Southwest 17901, you are 22 miles south. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 5 approach.
It would show up there if it was going. Yeah, I don't think I did it right. Oh, well, I'll figure it out one of these days. I've seen videos on it, and it seemed to work just fine, and I think I even had it going once, but I don't know the details. We should be within that VOR. I could try putting it in the computer, but when I played it around with it last time, and I did it here. Pretty sure. And I have had the DME light up. We're definitely pushing that. Try that 0.7 again. Just out of curiosity, if I were to set that to VOR2. We're almost above it.
ACA 1977, contact Cleveland Center on 127.475. Good day.
127.475 for ACA 1977.
That
Cleveland
one's
Center ACA 1977 is passing flight level 320, climbing flight level 350.
Yeah, maybe.
ACA 1977 Cleveland Center, continue to HANKK as planned.
That one, right? No, number 2. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Oh well. It's such a headache to like stop and deal with this stuff and look up videos, and pause and everything, so. I was under the impression that all of these symbols were the DMEs or the VORs and stuff, but I think I'm wrong on that. Why is this thing so... Hold on. 50. Did he stop? Seems to be as high as he'll go. And that speed, oof. %100 throttle? Damn. It might be the payload then. Pretty sure I've hit 300 no problem on this plane, so. But I did turn up the payload pretty high. I just guess this is it. This feels a little slow. And the fact that I'm pushing those engines to 100%. I don't know if I'm gonna do that whole flight. I'll be here for an hour or two. Got it off the ground though. That's pretty slow. Or pretty bad, but like normally you want them right to that line. I think, like that's my impression, is that that's like the normal operating speed or RPM or whatever throttle. Look at those bugs. Wow. Fastest I should be going is like right there. Maybe, I wonder if the flaps got stuck. No, it's not. That's not going very fast. Wow. Oh well. Think we got to switch in the back of it. Oh, no way.
ACA 1977, please expedite your climb, flight level 350.
Can't go any higher. What do you want me to do, lady? And 0668. 0668. Yeah, that's it right there. I don't know, maybe I missed a throttle or a fuel input or something. They just don't seem like they're really going that fast. No, I don't want to go down there. Oh, I don't know. Engines are all evenly, because there's a 1 and a 2. So both hands are basically the same. So all 6 engines are at the same RPM. Right? Sure. That's the only reason, because it's not like there's 6.
Is at flight level 350, descending flight level 350.
Oh, wait.
Delta 924, Cleveland Center, continue to Alpha Lima Bravo as planned.
That's right, because there's an N1 and an N2. I think the one is N1.
404, you are 28 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway for approach via Golf Echo Echo transition. Clear to Golf Echo Echo. ACA 1977 contact, New York Center on 133.35. Good day.
I wonder if it's because I have these turned
Going
off.
to 133.35 ACA 1977. New York Center ACA 1977 is at flight level 340 climbing flight level 350.
ACA 1977 New York Center, continue to extol as planned.
No, I guess not, eh? I was thinking something like this. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Those are 100%, eh? Now went to
New York Center,
500.
Envoy 4216, flight level tree 40. Envoy 4216 New York Center.
Sorry,
Continue
500
to Sierra
and
Tango
270.
Lima as planned.
So we're at
Envoy
200.
4216, contact Boston Center on 133.25. Good day.
Maybe it's just this altitude. Really having a hard time with it.
133.25 Envoy 4216. ACA 1977 traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 50 generic. Report them in sight.
ACA 1977 traffic in sight.
Delta 924 traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 40. Report them in sight.
Go down by like 1,000.
New York Center ACA 1977. Request flight level tree
60.
60.
What?
ACA 1977 climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Expect flight level tree 60.
Don't want 360. I want less than that.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Expect flight level tree 60 ACA 1977.
Go down by 2,000.
Delta 924
Jesus.
traffic in sight.
New York
Scam.
Center ACA 1977. Request flight level tree 40.
ACA 1977 descend and maintain flight level tree 40.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 40 ACA 1977.
Okay, 363. 38. Yeah, 363.
New York Center Envoy 4216, flight level tree 40. Envoy 4216 New York Center, continue to Sierra Tango Lima as planned.
Just wondering if I can get the speed up higher, because that's ridiculous.
Southwest 1572 traffic is 3 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level tree 50 generic. Report them in sight. Envoy tree 428 traffic is 1 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight.
Well,
Southwest 1572 have the traffic.
maybe I have a headwind, I don't know. There's no way it's that much. Like, come on.
Envoy tree 428 traffic in sight.
Any slower and I'd stall. Now, I don't know what the targeted airspeed and the ground speed and all, excuse me, all that stuff is. So it might be that I have 100-knot wind. I mean, is that a thing? Well, maybe not at 100, but
ACA 1977, contact
Ugh.
Boston Center on 133.25. good day.
I don't know, it just doesn't seem right that I'm only hovering at like 200.
133.25 for ACA 1977.
And I'm just getting up to
Boston
220
Center
now.
ACA
I've been at like 200
1977
for
flight
how
level
long?
340.
ACA 1977 Boston Center. Continue to Cody as planned.
Wow. That's a good flight, I guess. It's not that I need to go fast or anything, but she's definitely not a racehorse. Ask her to carry 500,000 pounds, though, no problem. It's crazy. All right. That's pretty good. Hey, look at this engine. I'm asking for 120 and it's barely able to hit 100. And it's full. That's crazy. I hope I didn't mess something up in the settings. It just seems a little weird that 3 of the engines are not 100%. Gee.